Hi Paul Prince, back this time for the Karmic reading. I do read for the collective, so that means some bits may resonate, all of it may resonate, or none of it may resonate. And if none of it resonates, that just means this reading's not for you at this time. I also read with intuition, so I read what I pick up and feel within the cards. For anyone that's wondering, I am using the Royal Dark Tarot. For anyone that likes the way I get my message across and the way I read, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. For anyone that ever wants to send me any new decks to keep my readings new and fresh, I will have a wish list linked below. For anyone that ever wants a question answered, feel free to write in the comments. I'll have a look, see what I can get, and upload what I get for that question. With that said, let's find out what's going on for the Karmic. So, I feel like quite a few of them have been doing a lot of crying. They're hurting right now. I feel like that they are kind of turning their back on the DM. I don't feel like they feel they're appreciated. I don't feel like they feel like they're sexy. Because the Karmics I'm picking up on is the ones with a DM. I don't feel like they feel very like, they don't feel like they're appreciated. They don't feel very much like they're looked at in a sexual way. They don't feel like they're seen as beautiful or good looking, anything like that. They just don't feel enough for the DM. I feel like they're having a lot of alone time. They sit on their own and kind of cry to themselves and kind of feel very down. They don't, in their head, they just want someone to say they're enough. They just want someone to say they're sexy. But it's just like they're not getting that, so they're now going on the defensive, and I feel like their next action is to try and control the situation. They're going to try and do tactics that they shouldn't really be doing. Like, I feel like for some of them, they're going to be going through their phone. They're going to be looking if they're speaking to someone else. I feel like they're going to have a lot of insecurities now is going to come out that is going to cause things to kind of blow up, and they're going to end up hurting themselves even more. I feel like they're going to be on the defensive, and the DM's going to be on the defensive, and it's kind of going to be a back and forth, and they're going to end up hurting each other. They're going to be hurting each other, but they're going to blame each other for hurting each other, if that makes sense. Like, the DM's going to hurt themselves for this, and the Karmic's going to hurt themselves, but they're going to blame each other for it, although they're the ones that caused it themselves. And I think this is what's going to cause them to kind of split. They're going to part because of this, because it's going to get too much for them to handle, and it's kind of going to blow up in their faces. Nothing is stable at the moment. I don't feel like there is any stability whatsoever. I feel like they're very much starting to play with fire, and they're going to get burnt. It's just early fire right now, so it's not going to hurt them right now, but I feel like in the long run, they're going to burn themselves. And all they're doing is adding smoke to this fire, really, by doing this. And all they're doing is they're going to drag themselves down with all this sheer fuckery of all of this, and they're going to end up doing more damage than good to themselves. So let's get some guidance for the Karmic situation. Some guidance. So, there is a disconnection, like I was saying, in this relationship. The DM's trying to say they appreciate him, but it's just they don't feel it. The karmic doesn't feel very appreciated, and it's kind of now making them become very dominant towards them, very controlling, being quite sharp-tongued and nasty. But then when they end up in an argument because of how they're acting, they'll then blame the DM for it. They can't kind of see what they're doing. I feel like they've got so many voices in their head telling them what they should do and which way they should go. They're not quite listening to themselves. They listen to everything else but themselves. And this is where they're kind of fucking up, and they're looking for a way out. They are looking for a way out. They just don't see it right now. It's kind of not fully shown to them just yet, but it is going to present itself, and that's when they're going to become completely cold, shut off, and they're going to end up walking away and become quite vile, and it's going to be quite a harsh breakup, I'm feeling. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. Thanks for watching.